Hey, what's going on, guys? Battle Nation Emperor here, back today with another video. And today, guys, we're going to be discussing another aspect core to the game, another mechanic crucial to the game itself and crucial to progression itself. Progression within the game, aka the leveling system. And more specifically, nothing in here, because I know I normally build a lot of stuff in here because there's a lot of cool stuff in here. However, we won't be focusing on the military, we will be focusing on shops today. Today we'll be focusing on shops and shops XP, or the goods produced by shops and the XP and gold they give. So we're going to be looking over some of the basic ones, covering what they played within the game, what they probably will be playing in the upcoming future, what I liked about them, asking what you guys liked about them, and what we want to see in the future from them, not just in the beta, but of course beyond when the full release. So probably no better shop to start with than the bakery. This little guy right down here, absolutely classic. If I turn him off, does he disappear? He does, my goodness. Alright, gonna keep it on because I love him. But yeah, so he produces bread and other goods. Of course, the Raider kids that Zoe adopts, he produces a lot of cookies and goods for them. There are various different other missions and side quests where enemies come up or allies come up and you have to produce some breaded goods, or not even just sometimes, it's a lot of breaded goods and a lot of grain goods, but sometimes just anything that can be produced at a bakery. So it's a lot of exclusive mission only items, and I wish I could show them here, but unfortunately it just says bakery and allows me to toggle it on or off. But in game you will see, of course, all the wait times, the gold and XP it gives you, and of course most importantly what it takes to make it, and the biggest thing in that, what it takes on your side, is the wait time. We will be making a future video discussing the progression of the game itself, nanopods, and how we view the future of wait times and just the freemium base model and battle nations, because I think that would be a huge video. I think a lot of us would be interested. If you would, please comment that down below if you would like to see that. But just focusing on this video and just focusing on shops, I really wanted to start it off with them because I think they were kind of some of the best kind of little wait times, if you could. Like, a lot of them were just instant. Like, for the Raider kids, their cookies, their cookies you use to calm them when you first meet them to help them throughout the missions. Normally it's like 5 seconds to like 60 seconds to build it. I mean, like, literally you can just wait through it. And of course, let's not forget some of the more classics. I'm about to get into this farm. I love this farm. But before I get into the farm, let's get into the tool shop. The tool shop was used, as you can imagine, to make tools, and it could used from anything to make hammers to chainsaws to jackhammers. It was mainly used by Ramsey and Morgan, and throughout the campaign it's used to build various different buildings and mission exclusive buildings within the campaign, to fighting off different enemies and building prototype weapons or parts of weapons within this bad boy. Again, if I toggle it off, does he disappear? He does. My goodness, I don't feel comfortable with this. I mean, with the can't. Oh, you can turn these guys off. Didn't know that. You can also turn the trees off, by the way, which I don't know. That unsettles me. All the trees are turned off. I need to turn that one back on. I don't want it listening to me. Anyway, besides that disturbing episode, oh, you could write a creepypasta about that. The trees. The trees are toggleable. Battle Nation's first creepypasta. Anyway, besides stupid stuff, I built a pillar by default just because I wanted one. So we talked about the tool shop, but one more thing before we move on to the farm I just want to discuss. Zoe's tool shop. So you might be saying, okay, there's the regular tool shop and then there's Zoe's tool shop. What's the difference? Well, as it says right here at the very top, upgrade to increase gold rewards, gold heavy job rewards. You basically can do everything you can do in the regular tool shop. You can build tools just like the regular tool shop, but as you could tell by, wait a second, one more time, we can go into the shop so you guys can see everything else being oranged out. Again, I know most of you OGs know this, but I just want to remind anybody who doesn't remember it, or anybody who might be new here. All of the orange buildings, all of them cost gold and in-game items. All of the green buildings cost nanopods. So as you can see, Zoe's tool shop is green. It costs nanopods, which, yeah, it's going to be a lot more expensive on you than the regular tool shop, but if you're willing to pay the cost, you not only get a much cooler looking tool shop for your base, but you can build everything this one can, but it offers more gold, more XP, and does it quicker. Literally better all around because, again, you're paying nanopods. So, understandable trade off. And just want to look at a few more shops. Not all of them are, you have to, constantly go up and activate them and click off. Before I go off to the farm, I do want to throw in one more just to show that they're not all, interactable like that, or, that constant. This is the Ancient Artifact. So this goes with the mission, and quick spoiler for it, but I don't think it's too crazy because, most of us either A, already know the story, or B, if you don't know the story, I think you kind of just want to understand it for the upcoming beta. But if you don't, I'll keep it brief. There's a lot that goes on within this mission to get this bad boy. I won't cover like the big plot points, but within the details of the game itself, as soon as you get the mission, this thing is described as, quote, a money artifact, a big thing. So you go through this whole song, loop, and dance with missions on Ramsey and Morgan till eventually you get it, you get the final mission, you get to build this thing, and what it does is it produces, ready for this, 250 gold every 4 hours. That's not good at all. These settlements together, kind of do that. Well, not 250 quite, but still. So yeah, it's not terribly that good. Morgan himself says how disappointing it is, especially since he, in the text, says he has to click a button every day to make it work. So it's not the money tree everybody had hyped it up to be. But again, you have more passive shops like this. So again, still countable as a shop. And in-game, you can only build one, but I can build infinite in here. Oh yeah, I can just build infinite within the sandbox. That looks kind of cool. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, I kind of do like that because I remember only having one in my base, and sometimes I would decorate my base around my one. So this looks so devious. I love it. Alright, cool. So yeah, that's the Ancient Artifact. And again, you had some like that to just passively produce gold or other various items. And then you did have, let's see, I'm going to find another good one. Let's see. Oh my goodness, the banana stand. Nothing too crazy about this. It had its own missions, but it's the banana stand. It's so iconic. But the biggest thing, I just want to quickly make this little video just to show you guys what this was all about, what the XP system was, how it worked. I really wish it at least showed me the menu. I understand, can't, keep track of time and everything to show me the countdowns, but it'd be cool if we had a little menu. But the beta's almost definitely going to have that since it's just going to be the game. And oh my goodness, I'm going to be making probably 2 videos a day if you guys want that, because we'll have so much more content to work with. But finally, to end this video off, I just want to do it with these little farms down here. These farms that I basically build every video because I'm obsessed with them. I love them. They were, in my opinion, and a lot of people's opinion, one of the best way to grind XP early on. So, as you can imagine, you built crops with these bad boys. And the biggest thing that they could do is you could build cabbage every 5 minutes. So you could plant cabbage, and every 5 minutes it would give you gold and XP. It was one of the best early on exchange in the entire game, hands down, just complete. So this little guy right down here, he could build cabbage, and it was, again, the best thing. And now, again, you could build, other various crops that would yield much more gold and much more XP, but unlike the cabbage, which, you could plant every single 5 minutes and just have another one down, repeating, bringing more gold, more XP, various on, so on and so forth. The cabbage was every 5 minutes, and as long as you were willing to sit on the game every 5 minutes, and if you were a kid slash teenager at the time, had nothing better to do, by all means, you could sit there and just kind of do it indefinitely until you got what you wanted. But that's kind of, in my opinion, the best way to grind XP, and assuming nothing changes and it's just base game, when we do our Let's Play on the channel, I might do that, unless you guys find something better and recommend it to me, and we all grind that strat. My go-to strat for this upcoming remake is just going to be grinding cabbage straight up, just building as many farms as I can and grinding cabbage, because that's how it worked out for me last time, so I'm just going to try it again this time and hope for the best. But yeah, that will just about do it for us today, guys. I don't know why, but I just, oh, my goodness, yeah, I'm trying to click on the animal farm up here, but the smoke itself catches the bakery. And I just wanted to build this little line right here because, at least for me, it's iconic. I pretty much had it in every single one of my bases at some point. And bakery goes right on here. So yeah. But yeah, guys, that will just about do it for us today. Just wanted to do this quick little expose video to cover shops because, of course, we've covered a lot about boss strikes, certain events, holiday events. We've covered a lot with stuff like this, vehicle factories that build units, these, of course, train vehicles, infantry, well, I'm sorry, not infantry barracks, trains as infantry soldiers, various stuff like that. We've covered things like that, but I feel we've kind of neglected a little bit shops. Maybe not neglected, we just haven't gotten around to them. I've seen a lot of comments of people asking, more mechanics of the game and how to level up within the game, progress within the game. So I just wanted to cover shops and give a little debrief on them. So that will do it for today's video, guys. If you made it all this way through, thank you so much for watching the video through. I greatly appreciate you. If you enjoyed this video, please consider dropping it a like down below and subscribing to the channel if you are new. And with all that being said, thank you very much for watching, and as always, have a great rest of your day.